coin-operated networking is not effective. Coin-operated networking is where you got a coin, you stick it in, you push the button, you get something for putting that coin in. That's transactional. That's a transactional process. What we're talking about here is really not transactional. It's not, I will give you this, now you have to give me that. Instead, the concept is, look, let me help you out. Let me give you, I've got some ideas, I've got a referral for you. And over time, they'll give back to you. If you make it transactional, it doesn't work because there's always a scorecard. And you always have people going, well, wait a minute, I've given you 2 referrals, now I expect 2 referrals back. And it may not always work that way. And for one thing, the value of the referrals may be different. You can't simply go by, I give you 2, now you have to give me 2. 2 referrals to a florist are a lot different than 2 referrals to a real estate agent. A lot different. So you can't make this a transactional process. And if you try to make it a transactional process, it absolutely, categorically will fail. I can say that from having been in this business for 20 years, that if you make the process of networking a transactional one, it will not work. So you have to go into it understanding this whole concept of giver's gain, that by working with other people over time and by building a relationship with them, it'll come back to you. Now, how do you actually apply that? Well, here's the way I apply it in the beginning of a relationship with somebody. Somebody I don't know well. But yet I want to know well, and I think they may be able to help me, and I know I can help them. The way to start the process is not handing them a contract, but giving them a referral or giving them something that will help them. A great gift of giving to someone other than a referral, because remember I said the referrals are, you want to give a referral to somebody you know, because it can enhance your reputation or it can hurt your reputation. So before I give somebody a referral, before I know them well, if I meet someone and they express to me a need or a problem that they've got in talking about business, I may say, gee, I know an article on that. Give me your email address, give me your card. I'll send that to you. You might find that of value. Now there's something very small, but now you've opened the door in making a connection to build a relationship, and you've done it not by asking them for anything. Instead, other than their card, to give them something. Instead, you're giving them ideas or information that will help them in their business. Now, I can tell you how many people have read something that I've sent to them and then written back to me and saying, hey, thank you so much for that. That really helped you, really addressed the issue. I'd love to get together sometime, talk more about what you do. Now, that's the beginning of the road of building the relationship. Process truly is more about farming than hunting. And so you begin it by trying to help somebody. It is not a transactional process. And so when you do, let's draw up contracts, then you're constantly checking the contracts to make sure that one another is living up to the law of the contract. And that's not the way to make this work.